Myself Jagmeet Singh and I am working as assistant professor in mechanical department in Chandigarh Polytechnic College. Today we will learn the drawing of a boost bearing. So first of all, what is boost bearing? Boost bearing is a mechanical element that is used to support the rotating shaft and stationary shaft. It reduces the friction between the shaft so that wear and tear can be prevented. So I am going to start the video. Bush bearing consists of a bush, body made of cast iron, bush is made of gunmetal. A set screw is fitted that half of it is in the body and half in the bush, prevent bush from rotating and sliding. This is the body of the bush, you can see, uh, and this is the bush that is made of gunmetal, used to prevent the wear and tear in the rotating shaft. And this is the oil hole that will be used to provide the oil to the shaft and bush. And this is the slot uh, that is used to fix the bush bearing on the table. So let's start the drawing with different parts of the bush bearing. This is the assembly drawing of bush bearing. We will draw, we will assemble their detailed drawing, and after the assembly, we will draw their orthographic projection. We will draw their front view and top view and side view of a assembled bush bearing. You can see bush bearing and their parts. This is the body of bush bearing. uh, I'm going to mark it. This is the body front view, this is top view of body, this is the bush that we will insert in the body of the bush bearing. So let's start the drawing. First of all, we will draw the body of the bush bearing. We will draw the line of 230 mm. I'm going to draw the line of 230 mm. After that, I will draw the thickness portion, that is 25 mm, that is height of the bush, body of the bush. Then there is a hole of radius 47 and diameter of 66 mm. We will draw the hole with the help of circle. First of all, we will locate the center of the hole. This is from the bottom of the body, 60 mm offset from the bottom of the body. So we will draw this offset of 60 mm from the body. After that, we will draw the center line. Center line used to in drawing to locate, to indicate the center of the circle of the circle in the drawing sheet. So I'm going to draw a circle of diameter 66 mm and another is of radius 47 mm. After that I will meet this line. I'm going to remove the extra portion in the drawing. Now I'm going to draw the thickness rib of slot of thickness 3 mm from the bottom side of the drawing. You can see there is hidden portion at the top side of the drawing. The thickness of slot is 3 mm and the offset is 60 mm from the edge. I'm going to remove the extra portion in the drawing. Now I'm going to draw the slot that is used to hold the bush bearing on a table. The size of slot is 26 mm and the center to center distance is 160 mm. So I am going to draw a line at a offset of 80 mm because the drawing is symmetry. The size is 26 mm, so I can take another offset of 13 mm on both sides. Now I will finalize it. I will going to remove the extra portion in the drawing. Now I am going to draw the portion of oil hole in the bush bearing. The dimension is 3 mm width and the diameter is 5 mm. So I'm going to take it offset of 2.5 mm and the depth is 3 mm. This should be 3 mm and the angle is 90°. So I'm going to mark it. Going to remove the extra portion in the drawing. The drawing is visible, so I'm going to mark the continuous line. This line should be continuous. So center lines are used to locate the center point of the circle or locate the symmetry of the portion. Next we will, this is the front view of a bush bearing, body's front view of a bush bearing. Now I am going to sectioning the portion because this is a cut sectional view of a front side. So I am going to mark the sectioning line in the front view. It should be like this because this is cutting plane line. You cannot shows the cutting portion of the drawing in visible side. We have to complete the drawing with sectional line. So this is the front view of the bush bearing, body of a bush bearing. So I will next I will going to draw the top view of the body. Simply I will project the projections. In drawing you can use the 3H pencil, 4H pencil for the projection lines. You should use H pencil for object lines and 2H pencil like dimension line, their center lines. So you should have to follow all the pencil grades in drawings. So I'm going to draw the top view of the body. So the dimension of top view is the 76 mm, width is 76 mm. So I'm going to mark a line of 76 mm. Then there I will project the drawing. This portion is 96 mm in width, so I will take it according to this. Projection line make your drawing very easy. You can project your lines the edge of the front side at the top of the view and easily draw. With the help of projection line, you can easily draw the top view of the in the drawing. You can easily project the width of the object, height or length of the project in the top view, and with the help of length you can easily draw the width of the object. So this is like this, and the whole is the internal portion of the drawing, so it will be drawn as a hidden line. So hidden line I will use the hidden line to draw the hole in the drawing sheet. I will project the diameter of the drawing to this and this. This is the hidden portion. This is internal portion is radius diameter 66 mm. Then there is a slot that is 3 mm in depth. So we will draw it. The size of slot is 12 mm from the each side, from the bottom, from the top view of the drawing. So we will minus the 24 mm, 12 mm from each side of the drawing. Simply I will take offset of 12 mm and draw it. Like this you can complete it easily. This line is 60 mm. This is not 12. This is 16 mm. So I'm going to mark it again. This is 12 mm. From the vertically, from horizontally, it should be 16 mm. Automatically you can control it. This is the hidden portion, because from the top of the drawing object you cannot see this, so you have to mention it as a hidden portion. There is a oil sump in the middle of the drawing, so the diameter is 5 mm. This is visible from the top, so you will have to draw it visible line. So now we will draw the slot, the length and width of the slot. We will project the length is 26 mm and the width is 16 mm. The radius is not given in the drawing, so we will draw the rectangular side of the slots. After this, we will project the length of the object from the top. The projection line should be draw with the help of 3H or 4H pencil. It should not be merged with the object or dimensions. It is 16 mm, so I'm going to take a offset of 8 mm both sides. Now I will draw it because I have located all the edges of a block. Now I will remove the extra portion in drawing. So this is the slot. You can also draw it circular in edge if the dimension is given. This is the portion of top view. This is the body's front view and this is body's top view. We have completed the drawing of a body. Then we will assemble the components in the body. I'm going to insert the bush inside the hole. So the size of bush is 50 mm internal and the outer size is 66 mm. It is not given in drawing, but you can take it according to internal size of a hole. So I'm going to draw a line, draw a circle of 50 mm. This is the all hole. We can extend this line. After this, we will sectioning this portion. Like this, take a opposite sectioning line because your drawing should not be merged into other drawing components. After this, we will complete the this is the front view of bush inside a body. Then we complete the top view of bush inside a body. So we will insert this portion in this area. You can see this is 94 mm. We have already draw the width of 94 mm and this is 66 mm. We have also draw the projection of 66 mm. We have to draw only two lines, internal portion that is 50 mm, die 50 mm. So I'm going to project the internal portion like this and the second line like this. So this is how you can complete the drawing of a boost bearing. This is the assembly drawing of a boost bearing. This is the sectional front view of a complete boost bearing, and this is the sectional top. This is the top view of boost bearing. Now I'm going to give dimension on boost bearing. The dimension should be aligned. The user can read from the bottom of the drawing sheet and from the easily from the right side of the drawing sheet, and there is a gap between the object and the dimension line is required. So like this you can give the dimension for whole drawing. This is the assembly drawing of a bush bearing. Thank you.